This week's Yachts for Sale video blog comes from the Italian seaside resort of Cattolica. It's just south of Rimini on the Adriatic coast of Italy, and it's well known for being the site of one of Ferretti Group's most important production facilities. Now, this little marina here is just inland from the fishing port, and it's used to prep a lot of the new Ferretti boats for their new owners. But at this time of the year, it's also used to prep yachts for the Cannes Yacht Show. The Cannes Yacht Show, or the Yachting Festival de Cannes, to give it its correct name, is hugely significant in the yachting calendar, since this is the event that kicks off a new season. Most of the major brands take this event as an opportunity to showcase their new models. So here is a review of just some of the new releases in store for visitors to the Yachting Festival de Cannes this year. Starting with Ferretti Group, a group of yacht builders that include Ferretti Yachts, Pershing, Riva, Custom Line and CRN. At this year's show, the group will be presenting in debut no less than 5 brand new models. 2 from Ferretti themselves, 2 from Riva and 1 from Custom Line. The Ferretti 780 is the smallest of Ferretti's new models. This is a 24-metre flybridge yacht with 4 cabins below deck, including a full beam master stateroom. Quite honestly, Zucon Design have tweaked the interiors of the Ferretti yachts so much over the years that there's little left to tweak, so attention has been given to the exterior of many of the new models. The Ferretti Yachts website shows renderings of this new model with an interesting looking launch system for the tender and a clever use of space at the transom to create this shaded seating area. The renderings also show what looks like a very spacious seating and sunbathing area at the bow that buyers are likely to find very appealing. The second Ferretti yacht to debut at the Cannes Yacht Show will be the new 920, filling the gap between the 870 and the 960 that you may recall I videoed earlier this year. The Ferretti Yachts website shows that this has an on-deck master stateroom, which is pretty ambitious for a 28-metre yacht. But it looks like this model has taken inspiration from recent Custom Line models that take the full beam of the yacht at this point, taking space that would usually be dedicated to the side decks. So much to say about this yacht and so little time to say it in, so let me focus on the sensational layout at the bow, which has fitted so much sunbathing and seating space that quite frankly it would not be out of place on a 150-foot super yacht. Now, for me, the most exciting release this year will be the new Ferretti Custom Line Navetta 33. The old model was a very successful model for Ferretti, but for some people there was just a question mark over the aesthetics of its exterior styling. Well, Ferretti have certainly dealt with that issue with a new model that will be seen for the first time at the Cannes Boat Show. The new Custom Line Navetta 33 has very sleek, very modern lines, and whereas on her predecessor they never seemed to quite know what to do with the bow area, this new version actually makes the bow one of the most attractive features of the yacht. This is a yacht worth looking at. Here is another yacht that benefits from a full beam master stateroom. Her interior styling and layout can be customized, and she is perfect for yacht owners who want a true tri-deck without going up to the running costs of a 40-metre plus yacht. Moving swiftly on, Riva shall be showcasing their new 56-foot Rivale. Now, I have to be honest, I couldn't find a lot of information on how this new Rivale differs from the old Rivale, apart from its obviously being given a very tasteful facelift. She was beautiful before, and she's even more striking now. But the most exciting new release for Riva is their 100-foot Corsaro, due to debut at the Yachting Festival de Cannes. Now, in all honesty, there's a lot about this yacht that reminds me of the Ferretti Custom Line 100, which makes me wonder if they haven't used the same hull mould. There's nothing wrong with that. The Custom Line 100 is a great hull, and the Riva 100 offers that very unique styling that make these yachts stand out from the crowd. Once again, a full beam master stateroom on the main deck. That seems to be something that Ferretti are investing in heavily. 4 staterooms below deck, plenty of outdoor space, and again, a very attractive sunbathing area at the bow. Well, Well, I've taken most of the time talking about the Ferretti Group yachts that will be debuted at the Cannes Boat Show because it seemed like the right thing to do since we're here on their doorstep. But here is a 60-second rundown of other yachts which will be debuted at this year's Cannes Yacht Show. Sunseeker debuted 3 new models at this year's show: the Manhattan 66, the 68 Sport, and the ever so enticing 131 Yacht. Azimuth debuted 4 new models at the show: the Azimuth 60 New, the Azimuth S7, the Azimuth Grande 27, that's 27 meters, and the Azimuth Grande 35, that's 35 meters. Sanlorenzo have 1 new model to debut at the show, which is their SL78, whilst Princess will be showing for the first time their new Princess 62 and their Princess S60. Now, of course, that's just a few of the models that are being debuted by a few of the yacht builders. Most of those yacht builders are actually showing their entire range of yachts at the show, and of course there are many other exhibitors there too, so this year's yacht show will have plenty to see. Now, if you want to come to the show, do let me know and I'm happy to get you tickets. However, there's a big caveat to that I should really add. I love doing these yacht videos, and I love the fact that people who are just passionate about yachts are able to see something of the yachts inside and outside. But the boat shows for me are a time that I really have to focus on buyers of yachts. It's my living, it's what I do for a job, it's how I can afford to do this kind of thing as well. Now, sometimes an email arrives asking me to meet me at the show, and I Google the email address and I quickly see that the person's qualified to buy. But a lot of my yacht owners are completely invisible on the internet. So what I do when I get an email from somebody like that is I just politely ask for some sort of financial qualifications. Actually, genuinely wealthy people have no problem with that. The people who aren't genuinely wealthy tend to get offended. So it's just something I have to do out of due diligence and out of respect for the people exhibiting their boats, that at least the people I give tickets to and show around on board are qualified to buy. Whether they can go ahead and buy or not is a different thing, but at least they have those qualifications. One final word before I go as well. In last week's video blog, I invited you to subscribe to my new newsletter, which many of you did. Unfortunately though, about a day after I released that video, there was a glitch from the hosting company of my website and the subscribe button stopped working. Now, I'm pretty sure that's fixed now, at least by the time this is published it should be fixed, so please bear with me. If you did subscribe and the button didn't work, I'd ask you to do it again. The link is in the comments below, and of course if you didn't, then now's your opportunity to do so, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.